All right, I'm greasy as shit, and I thought coming back from the gym, there is no better time to show you guys an updated look at my setup. Now, yes, I made a setup video not long ago, but there are some things that I didn't include in that video, mostly because, well, that video started in late July of last year, and I finished it up, what, like maybe December? We're going into April, and there are some things that I added to the setup that I don't think I showcased in the first video. For example, I'm pretty sure I did not showcase this. Now this, you might be asking, what's so special about this? Well, I actually really love this shelf. This is from IKEA, and as you can see, it's messy. I don't care. It goes from floor to ceiling, and you attach it from the top into the ceiling. Of course, make sure you use some studs, and then you just adjust it at the bottom to create a tight tension from ceiling to floor. Now, what I really loved about this shelf, and the main reason why I got it, I'm sure you can tell, is for my keyboard collection here. So you can pretty much build out this shelf to your desired specifications. I wanted 2 of these for my keyboard collection. Online, you could see that people would lay magazines and like books on it, and I was like, sure, I could do that, but why not just mount my keyboard collection so it's showcased at all times, and then I can easily just grab and switch out as needed every single day. Another thing that I really loved about this one is you can pick out a lot of shelving floors for it. You can even go another step higher, but I chose to just stop right here. Very top, got some action figures, got some collectibles as well. This is supposed to be my Nintendo little shelf, but clearly I use it for gear storage. It's just chaos. I just use shit and I just throw it in there. But there are some Nintendo stuff back here. Nothing really all that special. My Konatsu Safubi collection is taking up an entire shelf. Right below it, you have all the action figures that I've opened so far. And then right below the action figures, you have more keyboards. And as you can see, I have a lot of keyboards from High Ground. And then right below it, just kind of a mess, honestly, just a little bit of storage. My mouse pads. Right below it, comic books and art books and gaming books and stuff like that. And of course, the last shelf at the very bottom. And of course, at the very bottom, look, I collect comic books. So I use the bottom of the shelf as storage. And that's that. This is really neat. This is really handy. I think costs around like $200-300. Honestly, maybe even cheaper. I don't know the exact pricing on this, but I'd say it's definitely worth it. You can, customize as needed. If you want more of these for your keyboards, you can get more of these. If you just want the flat little shelves, you can get more of those. And it really helps me because obviously I have a lot of things, but I also want to display those things. And this is a great way for me to display those things and keep it semi-organized. And obviously it's like a maximalist setup, but it's not looking crazy. At least for me, it's not feeling too crazy. It's good, but also check out this cool, this is a popcorn bucket. Yeah, that's actually really cool. It's like an alien head. This is when the new Alien movie came out. They were doing this for promo. Absolutely beautiful. Right now I'm actually shooting on the 10mm on the FX30. And as you can see, it's pretty wide. Obviously it would be a lot wider on a full frame, but here I have something cool as well. This is my junk space. This is basically where all the chaos gets to, just be thrown on the floor. And by chaos, it's just kind of like all the things that I've bought and I just never unboxed, like this Apex keycap set. Yeah, I've never unboxed these. I have more keycaps here. I have an entire keyboard to build. I actually bought the new Fallout Pip-Boy collectible and it's still in box sealed. And this whole corner is just things that I need to unbox and I just haven't. You buy it and you kind of get caught up in life. But this is that corner. Okay, moving on. Now we have a very special guest in today's video. As you can see, this is the homie. This is the boss. This is Tony Soprano. No, I'm just kidding. This is Choji, and this right here is his chair. He comes here, he owns it, he licks his toes, he farts, he vomits, he pees on this chair all the time. So this is 100% his chair. And if you come in my room at any time of the day, for the most part, you will probably see this guy just hanging out right here. Now, I used to have a rug here, which, let's be honest, he scratched the shit out of it and just absolutely destroyed it, which was, to be fair, his to do as well, which I need to get him a brand new rug. So maybe recommend me a little rug for this guy that can go down there, because he used to love laying on the rug, on the floor, and catching sunlight. And I think he likes this as well, because it kind of like cushions him up. But say hi to Choji. This is my boy, this is my guy. Love him. Now, you've pretty much seen everything else here. Now, something that I don't really show much is my record collection. This is Scavenger's Reign, which is an amazing show that I saw on Max. Has not been renewed for season 2. I don't know why. This is one of the greatest animated shows of all time. I got this Mondo Dune record, which I thought it was gonna be the special edition, but turns out it was just the regular vinyl, which that's my bad. And I just recently also picked up this Celeste soundtrack. Look, if you haven't played Celeste, this also is one of the greatest platformers I've ever played. It's so beautifully made. The music in it is gorgeous. The landscapes, the gameplay is unique and interesting and fun and challenging. Play this game, it's definitely worth it. And here I also just kind of like put my comic books. You know, this is not necessarily a updated setup video. This is just me rambling about like some new things that I got. The setup, guys, I have a lot of stuff, okay? And with a lot of stuff comes a heavy mess, okay? I guess one thing that I want to say about people that like to collect a lot of things are a bit of maximalist, and you know, their space is an absolute chaos mess, just disgusting. One way to fight that, one way to make your space look a little better, but also for you to be able to display all the things that you collect and love, get shelves, and get shelves that match the space. Now, why? If you get shelves that match your space, like these white shelves that match the walls, it does a good job at sort of blending in a little better. And I think that's why, for the most part, all the furniture in my room is white or a lighter color. Now, I love color, and I need to be surrounded by color. And if you look around my office, there's a lot of color, from like bags, controllers, consoles, etc. But all the furniture is light in color, so everything blends in and all my unique pieces get to stand out. Now, I want to show you guys some of my favorite yellow items around my office, starting with the analog gaming device. Now, this you can use to emulate all your games onto, or you can even play your cartridges. This thing is absolutely beautiful, and also one of the best shades of yellow. Next, I have this IKEA lamp. I just love it. I love the design of it. I love how it looks. I love the way the light is diffused, and I love the yellow. Okay, my next favorite yellow item. This you use to mount on top of your FX30 or your FX3, and this is your XLR handle, and I use it with this yellow cable for my microphone. This goes from my camera to my Shure mic, and it's yellow. It's one of my favorites. Next favorite yellow item is this. It's very simple, but this is my Magic the Gathering card holder, and again, it's just a good yellow, man. You know, yellow to me, it just hits different. You know, when I was a little kid, I actually used to hate the color yellow, but now getting older, I love it, dude. I can't live without the color yellow. And this is something I use to store all my Magic cards. And honestly, most of these cards are just from the Lord of the Rings drop, because I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and I just had to have them. Favorite yellow item in my office. This is my Mel Geek Mojo 68 mechanical keyboard that it was sent out to me a very long time ago, and this is probably one of the best keyboards I've ever owned. Everything about it. It's just beautiful, perfect, delicious. The keycaps have such a great color combination. But guys, the yellow on this bangs, okay? Bangs, so good. I don't know what this is called, but my girlfriend got it for me. And yeah, it's basically to pour water and drink water at your desk throughout the day. You just fill this up with water, and then you use this to just store it. And yeah, a banger yellow. You could say amber yellow, you know? Now, you might be saying, Juan, bro, you cannot have any more yellow items. But I disagree. I'm gonna show you guys another yellow item. Now this is my Punk Drunkers, what do you call this? Trunk chest. And it's got, come on guys, the yellow hits. It's a banger yellow. And if you guys don't know what Punk Drunkers is, let me show you. Punk Drunkers are these guys, okay? Hold on, let me show you. Punk Drunkers are these guys. Now, what the hell is this, a toy? This single guy is $250. Signed, banger. I bought this at a con here in Las Vegas, and I'll show you guys my Punk Drunker collection real quick. But this is my Punk Drunker collection, and it bangs, bro. You might just be saying like, Juan, what in the shit? Like, bangs, these are toys. Why are you wasting your money on toys? Is each figure $250? Well, it might be, dude. It might be. Do you know this one? Do you? Okay, I feel like you might recognize it. But look at that. Signed by the artist, baby. Okay? Not T9G. Casing Lung, okay? All you monster dweebs, beat that. Beat that. Anyways, that's a bit of a kind of an updated look into my setup. Oh, actually, let me show you guys something cool. This is my small but delicious controller collection. Of course, you got the Halo Infinite controller here. You have the Gears, I believe this is Gears 4. I think this is a Gears 4 controller. I can't remember. Yes, Gears 4. It literally says, I don't know if you can see that, but it says Gears 4. Gears of War 4 Elite controller. This is from the limited edition, also I think Gears of War 4 JD Phoenix controller, which also is part of the console, okay? Part of the console. Got this banger, you already know that banger, Halo Infinite controller back there. Standard black and white controller. And yeah, awesome collection. This is my Switch collection. Not bad. And let me show you guys real quick. Yeah, this is my JD Phoenix corner. I used to have the controller right there, but not anymore. And this is my corner, man. It's where I sit down, I chill, I game a little bit, I scroll through TikTok, and I just hang out. And yeah, now I have two videos that I am currently working on. One of those videos is on my X-Ray keyboard, which is basically the very first keyboard that I built from scratch. I've never bought a kit and built it, and I actually bought that in like July, and I just recently finished. Stay tuned for that video. Absolute banger. I'm putting so much time into that one. And I'm working on another video. It's currently on the iPad Pro M4 from last year. And I mean, straight up, it bangs, bro. It bangs. It's such a good device, and it is one of my favorite devices. I use it every day, and I just figured I'd make another video. So stay tuned on that. I've already scripted both, and I've already shot all the A-roll. I'm currently shooting all the B-roll. I'm not gonna lie, life's been busy, life's been chaotic, and it's been a bit of a shit show. But as always, I just love making videos, and I don't think I'll ever stop. So stay tuned for more tech and gaming videos. Oh, also, I've been playing Avowed. Guys, Avowed is a banger. It is such a fun game, which right after this video, I'm gonna hop on and I'm gonna play some Avowed. So with that being said, love you. Hope you guys are good. Take care. Don't spend all your money. Shit's about to get crazy around here. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye.